BPH, enlarged prostate. Nobody knows why it grows. It does. When I was first told that my prostate was enlarged, it grew to 125 cc's from a norm of about 30. What it causes is it restricts the flow of urine, obviously, and so now you're getting up 3, 4, 5 times a night to urinate, and you know, that puts a, you know, that rains on your parade. And that's the complaint most men have, is that they can't sleep through the night. I slept through the night last night. Once I learned I had benign prostate hyperplasia, BPH, immediately, I'm an engineer at heart and by trade, so I immediately went into research mode over a period of maybe 6 weeks and lined them all up. TURP, HOLIP, laser, TULSA, and of course the criteria for the best solution is to minimize the risks associated with surgery. And I use that word again because that's all I knew. They're all surgery. And I learned that the numbers associated with TULSA were 98% or better success rate with regard to continency, not having to wear diapers. And of course, erectile function is key, and that was in the 70s or 80%. That's when I began to communicate with Dr. Busch's office, and I was relieved to find that I wouldn't have to do needles to determine if there was cancer, because there's no way to know when you have an enlarged prostate. That raises your PSA number. So this is what we learned. Okay, probably what you've got, probably, and since it's slow growing, there wasn't a concern by my original urologist to get biopsies, but eventually he wanted to. So having known that the prostate was enlarged and that they were going to do needles, that again brought me to work with Dr. Busch to get an MRI. And what was astounding to me was that he stated that he would be able to tell me with 95% assurance if I had prostate cancer or not. And that's an incredible number. The other 5% growing so slow that there's nothing to worry about. When I mentioned this, this is kind of to my urologist at home, his statement, as I recall it, was this is probably HIFU on steroids. And maybe quack. But what I did find when I called their office last year was that they have, and he still wanted to do the 15 needles, they have moved now from that to MRI screening. So that's an encouraging sign, because here's a mainstream, long practicing urologist in the old school who is now using MRI to screen. And of course, it seems like a marriage made in heaven that you get an MRI screening and then you go back in with the MRI real time to ablaze tissue. It seems like a no-brainer.